Koolhaas is a Dutch architect who born in 1944. He is also architectural writer, urban planner, and professor. Although he was born in Rotterdam, Koolhaas spent 4 years of his youth in Indonesia, where his father served as a cultural director. He began his career as a writer who observed the city, the people, the circulation, the sun incidence, the acoustics, and eventually he got interested into the architectural field. After graduating from the Architectural Association School in London, he accepted a research fellowship in the United States. During his visit, he wrote Delirious New York. He established in 1975, together with architects Elia and Zoe Zengelis and Madeleine Riesendorp, the OMA Office for Metropolitan Architecture, a leading international partnership practicing contemporary architecture, urbanism, and cultural analysis, and later established the MMO Design and Research Studio beyond the architecture and urbanism, sociology, technology, media, and politics. As an architectural writer, he wrote the famous Delirious New York, a retrospective manifesto for Manhattan, in 1978, where he explained a theoretical position, the culture of congestion, the contradiction of metropolitan culture, urban planning, and architecture. Later, he wrote with Bruce Moore SMLXL, small, medium, large, extra large, a massive book novel that studied of the ground of the city, exploring the impact of politics, context, economy, and globalization. Koolhaas is agreed with the school of form follows function of Louis Sullivan, and he took his notion to formally present the concept of program, an act to edit function and human activities. The architecture of Koolhaas always is looking for what architecture can do or can be. Because of that, he has an indeterminate architectural style. Someone responded in a web forum that Koolhaas designs are the results of architecture that wants to be different, only different. Sometimes he goes over deconstructivism, a view of architecture in elements and piece with abstract forms. Other times he designs in the structuralism style based in the system of the opposite signs and elements. Koolhaas also designs as a modern architect. Analytical designs were the most important thing in functions. Koolhaas thinks about people in his designs, inhabitants, homeless, disability people, multicultural situation. Koolhaas is a humanitarian person. Koolhaas has been rewarded in many times. His most important reward was the Pritzker Architecture Prize in 2000, with his work Netherlands Dance Theatre, 1987, Nexus Housing Japan, 1991, Constal Rotterdam, 1992, Leader Grand Palace, 1994, Educatorium Utrecht, 1997, Maison à Bourdeaux, 1998. One of the most beautiful works of Koolhaas is a house located in Bourdeaux, France, and was designed to accommodate a man who was confined to a wheelchair after an automobile accident. Koolhaas describes the buildings as three houses because it has three separate sections layered on top of one another. Time magazine named Koolhaas mention of Bourdeaux Best Design of 1998. According to the OMA webpage, The Maison at Bourdeaux is located on a hill overlooking Bourdeaux region, and, and conceived as three houses stacked. The lowest level, which accommodates intimate family life, is a series of caverns carved out from the hill. A garden level, completely sheathed in glass, provides a conditional living and working spaces, while the highest level is reserved for a master's suite and children's bedrooms. The heart of the Maison of Bordeaux is an open mechanical lift which moves between the three levels. The horizontal circulation is created by a perpendicular corridor that leads to rectangular and curved spaces. These spaces define wall frame structures that support the box-shaped upper stories. The vertical circulation is provided by a slope for cars that divides the exterior from the interior, three stairs, two near a corner, and an elevator covered with glass near the main entrance. The stairs and the lift make a sequence pattern because of its similar width and its evolution into square, line, and circle. A giant beam defines the support of the structure. The rhythm is also created by the length repetition in the stories and its decomposition from concrete to glass. The color, the light and the texture of the building is based on the materials. Color varies according to the sun's irradiation of the day because of the glass facade, the reflection of the sunset, and the shadows of the trees change the gray of the concrete zones. Light is provided from outdoors and indoors. In the night, the house illumination gives the impression of a floating box. Texture is obtained from holes in the upper box of concrete, creating ventilation, illumination, and a pattern of visual and tactile effect made with the work of the light and shadow.